we changed the picture here. Rafael is right now on top. So if it goes to an S mount, go for S mount. Okay, you see that he put his leg over my shoulder to go to an armbar. Okay, go back. You see he created an angle to attack my arm. If he goes from here, try to attack my arm from here without the angle, it's hard, right? He needs the angle. He needs to bring the leg near the knee near my head right here. So now it's easier for him to go and attack me. Okay, go back. Belly down. Oh, that's right. All right. So same as S mount, this move he does when you throw the leg over my shoulder is the same thing, right? It's like an S mount from bottom. Right? He create an angle, go create an angle. Like this to start the attack. Okay, this is very dangerous. When this happens, I have to move my shoulder inside and put my elbow out. Okay? But of course, when I'm here, I have to prevent that. I cannot let my opponent to cross my elbow from his belly button. My elbow has to be always this way. Okay, let's say if Professor Rafael starts escaping the hips to one of the sides, like this. You see, start creating angle, and that's not good for me. I have to square him up, always. I have to keep his hips between my legs. Okay. Hey, Stop right here. I'm sorry for interrupting you watching this video. I have great news. You can watch at Atos Jiu-Jitsu on demand right now, 100% free. You go in the weekly series. We have like pretty much courses every week about the techniques that we teach you at Atos headquarters. Go there right now in the description below, click on the link, and then you're gonna go straight forward to our weekly series category. And then right there, you're gonna click and you're gonna watch the first class, 100% free, 100% free, okay? And please, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, okay, on our channel. And I appreciate that. Keep watching. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Us. Okay? If his hips goes away, like this, you see, his hips is outside of my legs. Now it's easier for him to start attacking. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing, my hands, okay? Once I know I control his hips, I keep my elbows out, my knees out, okay? His hips between my legs. His body is between my elbows, you see? I keep him between my elbows and my knees, okay? Very important. Every time he's trying to create an angle, right, I just follow him like this. I like the hands on the collar like this and my knuckles under his armpit. This is my favorite way to open the closed guard. Why? Because he's gonna try to break my posture, grab my head. It's a little bit harder for him. If you try to go with the hand under my arm, I block here. You see, don't simply let him go with the hand around. Okay, when he tries, block, block. Escape her hips, try it, move, move. For the other side, move. Okay, blocking with your elbows or blocking with your knees. Okay, escape her hips, right? Bring my posture. Use my knuckles against his armpit. Okay, so when I stay like this in the fight, my opponent start getting frustrated. Okay, even for him to make a grip on me, it's gonna be a little bit harder. He's gonna start controlling me like this, right? And then he's gonna open up the guard afterwards because it's frustration, okay? So now, once I get there, okay, I know everybody like learns this, the basic one. 1, 2, 3, I control here and then start standing up, right? Particularly, I don't like that one because now I free one of his sides so he can reach my collar with that arm, right? Or reach the cross collar, right? And break my posture and escape the hips because my elbow is inside. You see? Or when I go right here, this works, but I think the other way is way better, okay? This works, but it's not like the #1 way for you to open up the guard, okay? On this one here, you can open up the guard of anyone, okay? So now what I do here, okay, to open up the guard, I know like sometimes people learn how to go right here to open the guard. This works, I do that a lot. But sometimes when I go with my hands here, when you bring the knees to the chest, I feel off balance and then he end up hugging me like this and now I'm struggling, okay? All right. Another thing really important, my hands will touch the top of his body, arms, bicep, never on the floor. Don't hang out with your hand here, never. If you hang out with your hand here, he can go to omoplata. Omoplata, professor. Omoplata, go back. Kimura, he can go Kimura. Okay, go back. He can wizard my arm, wizard, and then start wrapping up my arm like this, and now it's dangerous. Also, never put your hand here. Okay, he's gonna lock the arm bar. okay? Or he's gonna even hug you and go to your back, right? Start duck under and start going to your back, right? So don't put your hands on the floor. Your hands always here. Let's say your opponent start making you off balance. Make me off balance, okay? I never go make you off balance. I never go like this, okay? Or go off balance, never like this. Always here, okay? So that's very important, okay? Once you do that, you grab with your thumbs in, okay? Your knuckles goes under the armpits, okay? Rafael tried to break my posture now, bring your knees to your chest. It's really hard, okay? So now what I'm gonna do? Now I'm gonna stand up, okay? I put the weight like this. You see the angle that I create? Because if I go like this, it's too much. He can bring the knees to the chest, okay? I have to create this angle and then I stand up like this. Then I walk forward. Now I put my foot right under his butt, okay? I choose one side to go with my knee, okay, between his butt, like this. And now what I do, I open the other leg away, and now I start sitting on my heel, like this, and my knee slides inside. You see that? When I start create this space, you see there's a hole right here, okay? That's where I'm gonna put my knee in. But if I put my knee like this, look, this is very important. If the angle of my knee is like this, it's not gonna work. I have to go and make my leg be 90 degrees, okay, from my body. So then I can start sliding like this, okay? Yes, Eddie.
Professor, is the ultimate goal to hold him on his back, or is it to submit him?
Yes, the ultimate goal when I'm on top, right?
Okay.
My goal is to pass his guard, right?
Okay.
But right now, I'm between his legs.
Okay, and you don't want to be there.
I don't want to be there.
No.
Because right here, he has a lot of taps.
Okay.
Pretty much right here, I have only one move that I can submit him.
Okay.
That works really well. Is Ezekiel.
Ezekiel?
Ezekiel, this choke right here.
Okay.
I see people falling asleep right here.
Okay.
That's the only thing I probably, not probably, I can do other things, but let's say if I go for Kimura, it's gonna go to my back, right? If I go for Americana, it's gonna go to my back. I can't attack him from close guard.
Okay.
Plus in self-defense, right here, he can armbar me, he can triangle me, and then when I try to hit him, he's gonna control me more. He's breaking my posture, right? Okay? Very important for me to first open the leg and free myself from between his legs. Okay?
So you can operate.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right? So the first step is controlling the collars. Make sure like when you start keeping the hips, right? You keep in between your legs, okay? Between your arms. You stand up. You go with your leg right here. And you see how I move my leg back like this?
Yes.
That created an angle for me to go and drop my butt towards my heel. You see that? So once I get here, sometimes your opponent keep the leg close. Some guys with long legs, okay? So you can go with your knee this way or this way. Honestly, I prefer to go with my knee on his stomach, okay? Because sometimes I see people trying to go with the knee this way. That's when your opponent off balance you, then you fall. Or when you try to go this way, your opponent also sees her and off balance you. Okay, I like to go with my knee on his stomach first, and then I open. Once I open, then I open the knee to the side. Okay? That's very important. Once I do that, now he's gonna try to work on the knee shield right here. Okay? You see that his frame is his shin and his forearm. Okay, I mentioned that in the other class. I have to bridge forward, and I have to go with my rib right inside of his inner thigh. Try to make the knee shield. And you see that I'm stapling his leg. I keep my right leg open and my left leg stapling his leg. A lot of times people do this. They step over the leg like this and lock the leg. Go back. I don't like that. I prefer to keep my knee open and I go like this. And I press. Okay? And I get side control. Once I get here, my favorite way to mount is underhook with the near side arm as well. Put my chest over his chest. Okay? So now I can freely slide to mount and stay here. Okay? Again, very simple and it's really effective. That's a way that I open black belt guards. Okay? So I'm here, he's really tough, I go like this. Try to break my posture, stay here, right? Okay? stand up the leg. You see when I stand up, I don't go straight like this, okay? I do like a push-up position, like plank myself. And then I go 1, 2, 3. Then I start create this angle here as I put my knee between his legs. Now I go with my knee on his stomach first. Open, posture, put pressure on him. You can even be me here. I thank God Rafa doesn't have any gas. So he's gonna pass and then open the knee. Boom, go right here. So go down, okay? And now he's gonna try to push you, right? Exactly. So now I start underhook his arm, grab his head, put pressure, and windshield wiper leg. 1, 2, and then pass the go. Okay? So now you're here, you underhook the near side arm, put pressure your chest on his face, and then go to mount. Every time your opponent is making frames like this, okay? If you stay here with your chest on chest, start working up, it's really strong. But if I put my chest on his face, there's nothing he can do. It's easier for me to even go to mount. You understand? Okay? Again. So, how I stand up? Not like this, okay? You stand up like a push-up position. And then you walk like an elephant, dun, dun, like this. Now look, you see, I'm not in the right angle. I have to move my leg back. I create the angle that I want. Boom. Knee on his stomach. Be me here. Now I start opening the knee to the side. 1, go down, hug the head, control, windshield wiper. Step 1, step 2. Flex. Now I underhook, okay? Chest on his face, slide to mount. And then we're going to stop here. You understand?
I think so.
Right? Any question? Okay. There's some details that's really important. The way you stand up. You see? I don't stand up like this. Okay? Because when I go like this, he can grab my leg, right? I go like this. And I go. Walk. Then I create the angle. See my knee, my leg, my foot is behind, a little bit behind my hip. I have to make this angle here, look. Even behind my knee, actually. I have to make my foot and my knee in the same angle. Like this, same line. Now I can drop. And I open. Okay? If I don't do this little kick towards the back to align my leg, it's gonna be hard to go from here. It's not gonna work. You have to always align and then go. Okay? It took me years to do that. Because people teach me like, oh, just, stand up here and then, oh, now you open. Oh, you see? I'm like, man, I tried this, it doesn't work. Right? Until I start moving and then I do a little kick to create the angle. See, I take the weight a little bit off my hands. See, and then you see, you're gonna feel there's a technique that's gonna be way easier for you to open the guard when you do that.
Stretch him out.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's try. Let's go 1, 2, 3.